All right, so congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You have completed working through the course. I hope that working through those examples really kind of helped you get a grasp of what we're trying to achieve when we're simplifying trigonometric expressions. I highly recommend that you now proceed on to verifying trigonometric identities, as that's going to be the kind of the next step, and then keep on plateauing yourself up to solving double and half angles as those courses are going to be laid out. But, you know, the couple thing I just wanted to review with you, as you've kind of hopefully looked at some of my essential questions, maybe had some time to answer that, is, you know, really just kind of review when we're looking at simplifying, you know, what are we trying to do? And what we're doing is we're taking our fundamental identities, and we want to look at them, replace them for some of the terms or functions that we already have to be able to help us eliminate therefore we can get a simplified answer. And not only are we going to be looking at it as far as, you know, multiplicative inverses as having, you know, terms as you sometimes say would cancel out, but in reality what they're only doing is just dividing or multiplying into one. But we're also looking into applying operations such as, you know, factoring and adding and subtracting rational terms to be able to get them together. And that's really been kind of the main purpose of this course, is to really kind of have you bring together our trigonometric identities with as well as all the algebra that you've learned up until this point. A couple common mistakes that I would really see with students, you know, kind of coming into this is, again, when you start looking at the problem like this and you get stuck, all right, and you're like, you know, I don't know what to do next. A lot of times what I tell students is, you know, for instance, like I had a cosine squared tangent squared of x minus cosine squared of x. And students are saying, I just don't understand the factoring part of it. Forget about the sines and cosines. Write this in terms of variables, of something that maybe you're familiar with. Then you could say, oh, I can factor out the x squared. So that's going to leave me with, I factor out the x squared, I'm left with y squared minus 1. Then go back and replace your terms with sines and cosines or tangents or whatever you need. This is very helpful for factoring as well as adding or subtracting, you know, your rational expressions or trying to multiply by the conjugate to get all those things. So that would be my last helpful hint that I'd really just kind of tell for you as far as common mistakes. And the last common mistake I would say, you know, students is, let's say they have, you know, their tangent squared of theta, and they say, oh, I know I can rewrite tangent squared as sine squared of theta over cosine squared of theta. But you know what, maybe when they're doing that, that's not simplifying their answer. So don't stop there, continue. What are the other ways we can rewrite tangent? I have that provided in a video to look through. There's multiple ways you can do these problems, and even though one way might take you to a stoppage, keep on continually working to be able to find different routes that you can go ahead and simplify or rewrite tangent that maybe might help you out. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed the course, and I really look forward to your feedback and also to continue seeing you in other courses as well. Thanks again.